Welcome back, design lovers. Today we're diving deep into the art of mixing textures in rustic home decor. Rustic style isn't just about distressed wood and cozy vibes. It's about layering textures that tell a story. From soft gingham fabrics to rugged natural elements, rustic decor thrives when contrasts work together in harmony. In this video, we'll explore the role texture plays in creating a warm, inviting, and stylish rustic home. Whether you're revamping a room or starting from scratch, these tips will guide you in mixing materials for maximum impact. Texture is what brings dimension and life to any rustic space. In rustic interiors, tactile experiences matter just as much as visual ones. Think rough wood beams paired with plush wool throws, or burlap accents layered beside polished metals. The goal is to create contrast that feels organic and effortless. In this video, we'll show you how texture can be your secret weapon, especially when working with familiar rustic elements like gingham, reclaimed wood, aged leather, stone, and linen. Let's start with gingham, a classic that never goes out of style. Whether it's in red, navy, or soft neutrals, gingham instantly evokes a cozy country feel. But what makes gingham powerful in rustic decor isn't just its pattern. It's the texture of the fabric itself. Cotton gingham feels crisp, yet soft, and works beautifully with chunkier materials like wool or jute. Use gingham on pillows, curtains, or table runners to add a cheerful textural element to your space. No rustic room is complete without wood, and weathered wood adds character like nothing else. From farmhouse dining tables to reclaimed shelving, the distressed texture of aged wood creates warmth and history. You can pair it with soft textures like gingham or chenille to keep things cozy, or with metal for a modern rustic edge. The natural grains, knots, and imperfections in weathered would make it the perfect grounding material in any rustic mix. Burlap and linen are fantastic rustic companions. Burlap adds a rough, almost raw texture that plays well with the polished simplicity of linen. Use burlap for table runners, wreath bows, or wrapped around planters. Linen, on the other hand, brings a breathable, light touch, great for bedding, drapes, or slipcovers. Together, they provide a balanced texture combo. One earthy and gritty, the other smooth and soft. Ideal for creating tactile interest without overwhelming the space. Incorporating leather is a great way to add depth and richness to your rustic palette. Whether it's a full leather armchair or small accessories like a stitched leather tray, the smooth, rugged nature of leather plays beautifully against softer textures. Picture a leather chair near a gingham pillow, or a wood bench topped with a leather cushion. It's all about pairing opposites to create a layered, collected look. Rustic decor benefits from a little contrast, and that's where galvanized metal comes in. The cool matte finish of galvanized pieces, think buckets, trays, or pendant lights, adds a vintage industrial edge. Place them next to warm wood or soft gingham to highlight their unique texture. They help balance overly warm spaces and keep the decor feeling fresh, not overly sentimental. The magic happens when rough and soft textures play together. Think about combining chunky knit throws with reclaimed wood coffee tables, or pair gingham pillows with coarse jute rugs. These pairings help create contrast and tactile variety, which makes a room feel dynamic and welcoming. Texture is what makes a space visually rich, and physically comfortable. Incorporating multiple layers of textiles adds softness and visual interest. Use gingham in one layer, like throw pillows, and complement it with plaid blankets, woven throws, or linen slipcovers. The layers create depth and a curated, homey feel. Vary the weave, weight, and feel of each fabric so that nothing appears flat or one-dimensional. Beyond wood and fabric, rustic design thrives on natural, raw elements. Incorporate river stones, pine cones, or dried branches into your vignettes. Their textures bring nature indoors and ground the space in authenticity. Display them in wooden bowls or woven baskets for even more tactile contrast. The best rustic spaces feel like extensions of the landscape around them. Scale plays a vital role in how texture is perceived. A giant woven basket makes a different impact than a small ceramic dish. Mix large, coarse textures like thick jute rugs or heavy linen drapes with finer elements like gingham napkins or small metal accessories. This balance helps guide the eye around the room and adds rhythm to your decor. Woven baskets are not just functional, they're texture powerhouses. Use them to store throws, firewood, or even plants. Their organic weave pairs well with structured textiles like gingham or smooth surfaces like wood floors. Try grouping baskets of various sizes for both storage and visual appeal. They bring a cozy, handcrafted texture into your space. Never underestimate the power of a great rug. A jute or braided wool rug adds grounding texture to a rustic room. Pair it with gingham upholstered benches or wood-framed sofas for a balanced look. Area rugs act as an anchor, providing both a visual and tactile foundation for other textures in the room to layer upon. Blend shiny with matte, polished with distressed. Mix newer elements like modern wood finishes with antique brass or iron. This contrast makes your decor feel collected rather than matchy-matchy. The interplay between clean and worn, smooth and rough, tells a story and creates textural richness that evolves with time. One trick for adding contrast is pairing painted wood pieces with raw, unfinished wood. A whitewashed shiplap wall alongside a dark reclaimed wood table creates instant visual texture. Gingham table linens or soft cotton runners soften the juxtaposition and add a comforting balance. Get creative with gingham by using it in unconventional ways, like lining drawers, framing art, or covering lampshades. These surprise placements highlight its texture in new forms and invite tactile curiosity. When used outside of expected textiles, gingham takes on new character and blends beautifully with other rustic finishes. Chalk paint is a favorite in rustic design because it gives surfaces a velvety, powdery texture. Use it on furniture, planters, or wall accents for a soft matte finish that pairs effortlessly with natural woods and homespun fabrics. Chalk paint adds a rustic refinement that elevates the overall design without stealing attention. Shiplap, stone, and board and batten walls offer rich structural texture. These architectural elements serve as backdrops for softer textures like gingham or leather. Don't shy away from using texture on the walls. When done right, They anchor the space and provide a subtle rustic drama. Lighting affects how we perceive texture. Position table lamps near rough wooden furniture to cast shadows that highlight the grain. Or hang a metal chandelier above a soft gingham-covered table to create a moody interplay of softness and strength. Texture isn't only about materials, it's also about how they're lit. Rustic decor embraces the imperfect. Think hand-thrown pottery, hand-sewn pillows, and uneven woodwork. These flaws add authenticity and texture that can't be mass-produced. Celebrate them. Mix in some DIY gingham crafts or reclaimed wood shelves to bring soul and story into your space. When styling a space, aim for at least 3 textures in every vignette. For example, a wood console table, a gingham runner, and a woven basket. This trio creates harmony while keeping the eye engaged. Stick to this principle in entryways, shelves, and table displays for effortless rustic charm. Create a focal point using a textured accent wall, think stone veneer, reclaimed wood planks, or a gingham wallpaper. These bold surfaces become anchors, allowing the rest of your textures to shine without competing. Keep the surrounding decor neutral to let the wall's texture take center stage. A season shift, so should your textures. In warmer months, opt for lighter linen and crisp gingham. In winter, layer heavier knits, wool, and velvets. Swapping textures seasonally keeps your rustic space feeling fresh and relevant without major redecorating. To maintain cohesion in your rustic home, create flow through consistent contrast. Repeating certain textures like gingham or burlap throughout rooms builds unity. Meanwhile, pair them with alternating rough and soft textures to keep each space unique but connected. Texture is your invisible thread. Texture is the heartbeat of rustic design. From the softness of gingham to the rugged beauty of reclaimed wood, each layer adds depth and soul to your space. The key is contrast, rough and smooth, hard and soft, shiny and matte. When thoughtfully combined, these textures create warmth, authenticity, and visual poetry. So go ahead, touch, feel, layer, and play, because in rustic decor, the magic is in the mix.